It's a lot of understeer. He's struggling already with those tyres.
Understeer is when the front tyre just slide across the road and the car won't go into the corner enough. It understeers on you, oversteers when the back slides. Who's brave on the brakes?
So that means all the front runners now have got new tyres.
Mergulho, the dive. That used to be one of the most terrifying corners in Formula 1 with the dinosaurs we used to drive through there. Still knocking the left front, struggling for brake bias. Hit the curve button, climb the hill, another 80 horsepower as you accelerate up there. It really is a steep hill, as David showed in the track guide. But he's back up the inside. Now you were good around here, you had a lot of podiums and a victory. What's the secret?
You have to be patient in certain corners in the middle sector, and you have to overspeed the entries in places like turn 4. Because if you go for a classic, what you think is optimizing your braking and positioning for the apex, you just can't get on the power because the apex and the point at which you accelerate is still such a long exit. So you have to overspeed that entry, gain that little bit of lap time that you will end up losing a bit of it on exit, but it's in the bank. You won't lose as much as what you gain on entry. And as I've been explaining earlier in the show, turn 1 is all about making sure you get the brake temperature set for the start of the lap. I used to have a little light on the dashboard that it was on until such time as I got into the optimal temperature. So I was frantically trying to get heat in my brakes until I blew the light out, and then I knew I could run down to the first corner with confidence. And you don't want to brake with good confidence.
Well, you go way past the 50-metre board, don't you, before you hit the brakes here. You're literally on top of the corner and you're staring in the eyes of the fans in the grandstand. What? Out of turn 5 into the Ferradura, the horseshoe, climbing very unsighted over the top of the crest. The back end of the car often goes light there, and you mustn't brake too late. You cheat across the inside curve. This corner, Signorino always comes up and mugs you as you're still recovering from the previous corner. Try and brake in a straight line here so as not to lock the inside wheel. That's all about curves, isn't it? That's all about the extra electrical energy that they collect up under braking, and then they can deploy for 6.7 seconds per lap. 80 horsepower with no extra weight, very little extra drag. It's pure power. It's quite a kick in the back.
Very few braking points around this lap. There only are 15 corners on this lap, so the majority of the track is actually spent at full throttle.
Manner got the car moving literally as it landed off the jack, and that was a fantastic stop.
Game on. They are close again. It's going to be something else.
He's on new tyres, but of course he's got to get past.
Centre S's. Turn 1, hooks the apex beautifully. Turn 2, just a mere hint of a throttle lift. Turn 3 already, curb and assault, absolutely flat out. We're in 7th gear as we go down the back straight, rolling gently downhill. Speed builds easily, and spot the braking point for the difficult turn 4, slightly off camber. But he's on throttle before the apex. Turn 5, easily full throttle, and now we're up to 7th gear, heading towards the Ferradura, the horseshoe. It climbs uphill. As you press over the hill, the back end will go light, and immediately into Lawanka. Cut heavily across the curb on the inside. Pinarino is on us immediately too. It's banked, but it's long. Be patient on the throttle. Now brake in a straight line for this very tricky little right-hander. Megulio, 150 miles an hour, diving downhill, and then uphill again to Yunchao, the junction. The back end of the car's light is drifting around. He controls it nicely. Early on the throttle, just climbing the hill, the never-ending long left-handers. We're into 7th gear. Nothing to do now apart from duck into the pit lane at 180 miles an hour. Miss the end of the pit wall, take the shortest route to the line. A lot of camber. Megulio, the dive down the hill, and then climbing again to Yunchao, the junction. That's where the old track used to be down there, the banked circuit. 3/4 of this lap is spent with the throttle pedal welded to the floor, and only 2 pedals in these cars, of course, stop and go. And like a car, really, they left foot brake, all of them. There's no room in there for a third pedal. The clutch is behind the steering wheel, as many of you will know.
He is in the slipstream, Martin. He's at a better exit of turn 3, and he'll be looking down the inside as he goes into turn 4.
Take that. Have that. Well done, Toucher. Who is the daddy of Brazil? Well done, son. Great.
now. Now we're coming, and the braking now. This is the start of the left-hander onto the main uphill straight past the start-finish line. And on the straight, and you can see that the cars are very, very evenly matched in performance. And with these slow corners, and slow corner onto the main straight, the lead car gets the jump on acceleration, and really overtaking is going to be very difficult indeed. And all I can say to that is bullshit.
And it's about now I start getting upset normally, isn't it?
And when he kicked, he calls the shit out of the little bastard.
As he makes his way, climbing. It's a much steeper hill up there than you can imagine from the TV pictures. It all looks so calm and easy for him, doesn't it? But he's carrying mighty speed. Mergulio down the hill and then brake into Yungzhou. And now the back end of the car just beautifully four-wheel drifting through there as he takes the long line around the outside, not tightening the steering wheel, keeping the steering wheel nice and open.